I think the biggest benefit was it was really just kind of empowering to realize that in just 2 hours, I could take a program I had never really used before and bring an idea I had to life. It was really just awesome. My name is Taylor Sieling. I'm a junior computer science major at Clemson University. I competed in user design using Adobe XD. My biggest thing starting off was a little intimidating. Going to meet at the library and you don't really know what to expect. You're going to be making this new project in 2 hours, which seems crazy. For me, I had never used the software. So my first exposure to it was the day before going to listen to the talk that Adobe put on. And so that was really all I had to use to make something. But once I got there, I kind of felt not at home, but just included. Everyone kind of was in the same boat. I wasn't alone feeling that. We, kind of fiddled around with the software a little bit, toyed around with some ideas, and we just got to work. Overall, it was a great experience. It is beyond what I thought I would have been able to do originally, which is really awesome. Being able to come in and just use this new software and just kind of bring something to life. My partner and I, we created an app called Study Buddy. And essentially what it would allow you to do is find other people in the library that are studying the same thing, if they have space available, where they are, what floor. And so the idea was really to try to condense Clemson's study space. I think working on a team is extremely important. I think there's always another perspective that you're missing that it's hard to see from your own shoes. And especially as a computer science major, I think a lot of people in my major are great team players if it's their team. And so that is definitely an adjustment for a lot of people. And I think it's something you need to be exposed to before you go out into the workforce. I think the biggest benefit was it was really just kind of empowering to realize that in just 2 hours, I could take a program I had never really used before and bring an idea I had to life. It was really just awesome. It's something I didn't think was going to be possible until I just got there and did it. It's not something I would have done in my free time either. So having that outlet to come together and work on a team and try to make something was really awesome. Creativity to me is just thinking of things maybe in your everyday life in a completely new light. And I really think creativity is born out of restraints or constrictions. If you were to take infinite amount of money and time and resources and give it to an engineering team and say, complete this problem, they'll complete it, but it'll probably be a pretty boring solution. Whereas if you say, we only have X amount of dollars, it has to fit in this space, we only have this much time, you're gonna get a more interesting and creative result. Creativity is important because it is what changes our status quo. So everything we know around us was created at one point, everything. But if we're ever going to change or improve upon it, we're gonna have to use creativity to get there. I think for me in the computer science department, there's not a whole lot of creativity going on, at least at the beginning classes where you're learning how to program. It's very much just learning the ropes, learning how you can use these tools to solve a problem. It's mostly things like the Creative Jam or applying things I've learned in computer science to my other classes and say, hey, I can make this project do this using some tool that maybe another student hasn't been exposed to. So you've really got to take what you learn in classes and apply them to others. And that's really how you think out of the box. I would definitely go to another Creative Jam. I think every time it's kind of a mixed bag. You've got people from all these different majors coming together and you're getting new perspectives on even the same ideas that you already had. So I think definitely I would do it again.